This is the Honda NE1, but today you have me. Sorry about that. This is Honda's brand new EV. It's a second attempt at an EV market for Honda as they take over from the Honda E. Remember that small little car? Looked a little bit like a human being, but this is effectively Honda's new EV that takes over from the HRV. And NE1 stands for exciting for your new life. I don't know. But what we're going to do is we're going to give you an in-depth review of this car. We're going to take it on the road. We're also going to show you all the key features. So this is Arnold Clark YouTube channel. I'm Duncan Vincent. Make sure you like and subscribe. Hit that bell icon so you never miss an upload from us. Let's take a look at the front end of the Honda NE1, and you're going to notice a lot of the nice cool features such as the lights have nice eyebrows. There's a nice change from the aqua topaz metallic colour down in towards the black splitter at the bottom, and there's chrome ends on either side of your splitter. As you come up, typically an EV, it's very smooth, and that helps with it being aerodynamic to cut through the air. There is no frunk, so you can't put any junk in your frunk in this car. And this is a cool thing though. Honda have changed their emblem for their EVs. Moving forward from here, every Honda that is an EV will have a white emblem, and your charging point is directly behind that. That's pretty cool. Light in there, another Honda badge. You can see nice and easy to get to your charging points. And these lights here, they show you if the car's on charge, charging, but it doesn't show you how much charge is actually in. But I do like the front end of the Honda NE1. As we make our way down the side of the Honda, there's a couple of really cool things. I like the wheels. I like spokey wheels. I'm a big fan of that. The new emblems in the middle as well, and they're 18-inch wheels on this car. Big door mirrors that are black, which help kind of break up. It's not all one colour. And we've got a trim that goes over the wheels and down the side. And down the side, you've even got chrome. Remember the little chrome idents that we had in the front? Well, we've got them down the side as well. There's a big sunroof, huge panoramic sunroof, which is one piece on the outside, but it splits into two on the inside. We'll show you that later on. It's pretty cool. And privacy glass in the back. A nice deep tint to the privacy glass, which makes it private, but also keeps the temperature down in the summer months. Ultimately, it's quite cool. It's sophisticated and elegant, and it's typically Honda. Let's take a look at the back of the NE1, and you're going to notice, first of all, there's a light bar, so you can see the smile. That's way up on the love list. I'm happy. And it's complemented by a nice chrome strip through the bottom of the bumper as well. It's got parking sensors, it's got cameras, it's got a lot of good stuff. And they've also changed the logo on the back there. Honda have kind of gone the way of BYD. Remember they had Build Your Dreams? So that's quite cool. And inside the actual boot, you'll find that you have 361 litres of boot space. And if you fold the seats down, you get 1,176 litres of boot space. Iron Man, Well, remember we did the Jeep Avenger? You could have a little watch of that link in the top of the screen just now. There's a 60-40 split in the seats, and there's plenty of room in there, but I'm a big one. I don't like to fill my EV up with stuff. I want to use less energy, pulling less weight around, so don't go throwing too much stuff in the back of your EV. There's no lip load, and there's extra storage below that if needed. And to close the boot, push the button, and simply walk away. Welcome to the inside of the Honda NE1, and first thing I will tell you is it's very comfortable. I like the seats and I like the steering wheel. As you know, I don't like a cluttered, busy steering wheel, and this is just perfect. The size of the steering wheel and the shape is right up there on my love list as well, which is a good thing because it's got a footrest. We all know how much I like a footrest, and I think I could drive this for quite some distance actually. Armrest in the middle here, a couple of drinks holders, and then we've got a charging mat for our phone next to two USBs and a 12-volt power supply. All your driving controls are nice and easy to get to. They sit in the middle there. And then we'll look at the screen, 15.1 inches. It's absolutely massive. I've got Apple CarPlay connected just now. You can have Android Auto, and they're both wirelessly connected to that screen. In the middle, you've got your general vehicle app, and at the bottom, you've got your climate control. So it's on 3 levels, top, middle or bottom, but let's not go there. Climate controls on the screen, I'm not a fan of that because it takes so much time to try and get through. I'd have preferred them to be on knobs, but you might need a passenger to get that for you to do it nice and safely as you're driving. But ultimately, yeah, pretty cool. Huge screen. Can't tell you just how big that is when you actually look at it, and there's so much you can do. Across the far side, we've got a glove box. The size of the glove box is nice, and Honda always makes you think elegance, okay? Nice leather finish in the dash. Nice bit of blue stitching through the dash as well to go with the kind of EV philosophy that we all have now. And then you look up and you see a panoramic sunroof, which is absolutely massive. All the length of the car, panoramic, but it has got a bar in the middle. And if it gets too hot, too sunny, you can always close the mat at the top. But I like it. I do like it. Hondas always do things pretty well. And I've got to say, bit of elegance and comfort, definitely in this car. Let's jump in the back. We've made our way into the back of the Ny1, and the seat's very comfortable, I've got to say that. It's a nice spongy feel underneath your bottom. Having said that, my legs do feel that little bit too high, and I think that's possibly because where the batteries are positioned in EVs. There's not a lot of headroom for me. Remember, I'm 6'2", give or take a couple of inches. But here we go, we're in the back. Comfortable armrest down here for your climate control for your passengers in the back. There's an air vent each side, and there's also a USB-C charger. There's a bit of a novel drinks holder in the door pocket up there as well. Seat belts, okay, but this one comes down from the roof, which does seem to get a little bit in the way. And you've got your armrest here, which falls forward and rests neatly on the actual seat. Isofix is easy enough to get to, and I'm okay actually. I don't think I'd like to go a long journey, but I'm a driver, so you know what we're going to do now. Let's drive. I like the dashboard, how it's countersunk and it's in a nice little place there. Gives you all the information that you need to know, and especially I like the fact that it can tell you where the vehicles are on the road ahead. We've got a lorry ahead of us, blind spot detection is about to kick in as a Mini comes back past us on the outside, and I can now pick that up on the dashboard as well. Lots of good safety features on this Honda, nice and safe. Traction control as well, it's a bit of a slippy day, and we actually accelerated away from a set of traffic lights, and it did want to spin a wheel, but the traction control caught that straight away, stopped that from happening. Front wheel drive, remember, 200 horsepower, just over 200 horsepower from the front wheel, so it will have a bit of get up and go. Some charging intel for you. Now, charge points at the front of this vehicle, and on a big DC charger, it'll take it from 10 to 80% in 45 minutes. On an 11 kilowatt AC charger, you're looking at 6 hours for that to happen. And your WLTP figures are 256 miles. Now that's maybe quite keen. I don't know how you're going to get to that. You'll get close, but you certainly won't get 256. Two stages of this car. The Elegance, which starts at £45,000, and this Advance, which has a little bit more tech to it, £47,000 is what you're looking at. Who is this car for? That's a big question, and we want comments in the box. Is it for a young family who live in the city centre, great for taking the kids to school, low emission zone, this is what you want? Or is it maybe for the slightly older market, the more mature market that haven't really got involved in EVs yet? Because Honda, they've reduced the amount of torque that this car puts out straight away because they've been told it gives motion sickness. So less torque, less acceleration, making people feel happier behind the wheel of an EV, if it's going to be their first EV. So we're in the middle of Paisley. I went Maxwellton Street, and all I want to do is see Paolo Nutini walking down the street here in a pair of new shoes. That would be so cool. The amount of times I've been in Paisley, always want to see the big guy. Maybe one of these days. Do you know I play guitar actually? There you go. Check this video in the top corner, you'll see me playing guitar with ID Buzz. The time has come to launch this car. 3, 2, 1. Oh, bit of a delayed start. Oh, a little bit of wheel spin. Oh, we're in sport mode. It certainly has a good bit of get up and go, and that'll do up to 50 miles per hour there, pretty quick. As I've said earlier on, as we'll say it again, 7.6 seconds from 0 to 62. Why is it 0 to 62? I've never really understood that. What a weird number. But there you go, 7.6 seconds, 0 to 62, and it does have a good bit of torque low down, and that's with Honda engineers dialing that torque back. Well done. Country roads, take me home. There's a song in there somewhere, But the country road that we're on definitely doesn't take me home. But what I can tell you is this seems lovely and at home on a country road. Honda have done great work with their suspension. They've made it really smooth and user-friendly on a fairly bumpy country road, and then we've gone to a smooth road. It's lovely to drive. And knowing that you're doing the environment a whole heap of good in your EV in the countryside, it's a big tick in the box. We've got sport, we've been in that. We've got normal, we've very much used that. And we're also doing it eco because we like to do that for the environment. And they're all fairly standard modes that you'd have in any modern EV car. I am surprised that Honda don't have a one pedal mode though. I expected that to be something that they would have jumped at and used, but they don't have it. They've got almost everything else apart from that. We're going to do a turn and circle challenge. We've found an area on the main road here that's road closed. This is perfect. Although there's a car coming this direction, so we need to just wait just now. So, I don't know, talk amongst yourselves, whatever you like. Good day, you having fun? Comment in the box below, what are you doing today? Here we go. Right, we're on full lock and let's go round. Now remember, we had a 10.1 turning circle on the fabulous Renault Austral. And you can catch that video by hitting the link in the top right of the screen just now as we get round there. But that isn't too bad actually. I don't think it's quite Renault Austral. It does feel good. And you know what, we could probably just go around here another couple of times. I've noticed that the steering is super light in this Honda as well. Nice light steering, nice progressive steering. And there you go, there's the motion sickness now starting to kick in. So we'll park at the junction as we would normally do. And we'll do a mirror signal manoeuvre. And away we go. I've also been playing about a lot with the regeneration paddles on the back of the steering wheel. They're lovely, they're hidden away, they feel good. The only weird thing is if you want more regeneration, you push down. If you want less regeneration, you push up. A little bit back to front in my eyes, but still great fun to play with. We're about to do the parking challenge in the Honda, and I'm a little bit nervous for this. We've come to a safe environment. We're back at our HQ, and this makes me feel better. It's already sourced a space for us here, so if I just draw forward and hit that green button on the screen, which says there's a parking space there, it will now start to do the parking process for us. So what does it tell me? To start the parking operation, apply the brake and press the switch. So brakes on, push the parking switch, reduce force on the brake pedal to start parking operation. Here we go, reducing force on the brakes, hands a bit like Talladega Nights, and the car's moving forward to the red line. A little bit uneasy with this. Out she comes, okay, and it's stopping, okay. Car's moving backwards to the red line. Apply the brake if it's not safe to continue. Oh, good grief. Oh, this might be quite tight. Oh. Oh, 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 oh. God, this is terrifying. It really is terrifying. But the car's parking itself here in a space. As we come back now, have faith, Duncan. Have faith in the Japanese technology of Honda as they come back. Now, the thing is, there's a car behind us. It's okay, because we know whose car it is. Oh, and in we go. Sorry about the noises, but it works. Works perfectly well there. The car parks itself. I didn't push a pedal, didn't touch the wheel. Well done, Honda. I've had a great time in this Honda Ny1. It really has been good fun to drive. Another good all-round EV. And the question is, who is it for? Is it for you, or is it for somebody who you know? Let us know in the comments below, and I do hope you've enjoyed our review and road test. As ever, I've been Duncan Vincent. This is the Arnold Clark YouTube channel. Please like and subscribe, and make sure you hit that bell icon so you never miss an upload from us. Until next time, guys, safe driving.